Hi, Clayton. My wife and I recently moved out of the Pacific Northwest and into Oklahoma City area. Um, we sold a house. My wife's a real estate agent. She's a real estate agent down here now as well. The house we sold in Washington, we ended up with a bunch of cash. We put minimum down payment on our dream home here and kept about $380,000 in cash. Our plan is to start buying up investment real estate around here. It looks like single family homes, still pretty good market for it down here. My question to you is, would you just sit on that cash and wait and put it to work as fast as possible in properties, or would you put any more of it down into the home that I'm living in? Um, or would you just keep, that $100,000 of equity in a $515,000 property that's our forever home and put all that liquid cash to work in new properties?
Thank you, Blake. Great question. So it really, to me, it comes down to security, right? What do you want for the security for you and your family? Like, where do you feel? Where does that sit with you? What does security mean to you? Okay. So we're in a crazy time right now, right? And when I think about what is important to my family, I want to be able to provide food for my family. I want to be able to provide shelter for my family. I want to be able to provide clean water for my family. I want to be able to make payments and purchase things when the financial system goes sideways. And I think one way to preserve wealth is with real estate. Real estate for thousands of years through all sorts of turmoil has been able to sustain and provide stability for people in wars and famines for thousands of years. Gold, silver, and real estate. Gold and real estate really, but silver as well. But those are the main ones. And also, yes, precious artwork for thousands of years. But if you have a Picasso, that's great. But real estate really, to me, is the best way to preserve wealth. So what can we do, right? The house that you live in, a bank has given you a extended money to you to buy the house that you live in. Now, I've written a whole book on how to pay off your mortgage in 5 years. So I'm a big proponent of, yes, using a dual strategy. So it sounds like you have that $380,000 or whatever it is. You don't have to go all in on paying off your primary mortgage. You can use a chunk of that to invest in additional resources and assets. Now, I just want to caution you, I'm not sure exactly where you're thinking about buying those assets, but our team can help you. If you want to book a call with our team, Blake, just go to morrisinvest.com. We can walk you through that process because you're going to want to be buying rental properties that you are not managing, unless you want to create a new job for yourself. And you want to be buying them in the most landlord-friendly states in the country. So and areas. So where we build our new construction properties for our clients is in Texas and some of the other states that are the most landlord-friendly in the country. There's reasons for that. Very important. And there's also demographic reasons for that to protect your wealth long-term. So again, our team can help you with that piece of it. And if we can point you in the right direction. But I just would say that up front. And then the ownership of these properties, now you're creating cash flow and you're creating a tax shelter for your family. If you're not doing that, then you're keeping all of your eggs in your house basket and you're not creating any cash flow, right? You're not creating any long-term passive income for your family. The goal, of course, at retirement is to have streams of cash, not a pile of cash. And the house that you live in is not producing anything. It's not producing cash flow. Now think about a dual strategy where you put some of that money, sure, to accelerating the payoff of your primary mortgage. Again, read my book. It's short. You'll read it in like a few hours. Okay, it's like 100 pages. It's called How to Pay Off Your Mortgage in 5 Years. You can find it on Amazon. Get the blue cover. That's the most updated edition that has the latest on tax codes for the latest tax law. So make sure you check that out. But what we teach you to do is use a chunk of that to fire at your primary balance on your mortgage while also simultaneously buying rental real estate. Okay, in my opinion, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do, but I would be looking at in this crazy environment as the United States, it's a really difficult situation right now. So real estate has sustained for thousands of years. So how can I protect my family's wealth and take care of them into the future? Having additional pieces of real property, which are a hedge against inflation, which are a tax shelter, and which are producing monthly cash flow, in addition to paying down that primary mortgage where you're increasing your equity position, and that you can even use that equity later to make additional purchases, right? Remember, you cannot eat equity. So utilizing that primary mortgage eventually in a home equity line of credit. So that's where I would be. That's what I've done. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what, if I had your exact situation, that's what I would be doing. So thank you for that question. If you have any questions related to financing, real estate, taxes, motivation, financial freedom, it all doesn't matter. You can go to our website at morrisinvest.com, click on the little microphone icon and leave us a voicemail message. And of course, while you're there, we have tons of great resources on our website. You can book a call with our team for free if you're ready to actually buy a full service rental piece of real estate. That's what our team does. Build brand new construction from the ground up, working with our property management teams, placing a great tenant in the property and cash flowing as part of your rental portfolio. So that's what we do, but we have tons of great blog resources and all sorts of other things on our website. So MORRIS invest.com is the place to go. And we will see you next time, everyone. Take care.